Ooh wee. Yo, welcome back, you guys. What's going on? It's your boy Gally Law, back again for another video. Surprise. Today, something like usual, per usual. I kind of want to go over some low-key streetwear brands that have been popping out on my algorithms, either on YouTube or on Instagram. So I'm not going to lie though, I would say about 80% of them I have not bought into them. I haven't invested my money into them, so I can't give you a first-hand review. But from what I've seen, from what I've concurred through, just research about the brand, I feel like they've definitely grabbed my interest, and that is why I'm here telling you guys about it and talking to you guys about it and putting you on in a way if you're not hip already. So yeah, before we go in and get into the main section of the video, if you guys don't mind, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribing, hit the noti bell, sharing it, get the algorithms booming. You already know how that go. Also, if you guys want to follow me on the Instagram, Twitter, and everything's gonna be in the description below. With that being said, go ahead and get into the video. Okay, let's bring out the handy dandy phone. I made a list. I got a solid cool 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, solid 10. So I'm gonna have like probably eight or so in there, and then maybe 2 honorable mentions. Just because I really don't know that much about them. I kind of found out about them pretty late, but I still think they're pretty cool. Okay, so starting off with the first brand. The first brand is called Circle Author. Circle Author is a brand based out in Orlando, Florida. A lot of their clothing is very neutral inspired as far as their color palette, very nature inspired as well. A lot of peace logos, and the peace logo surrounded with nature and mountain sides and whatnot. So very nature oriented. Like I said, the neutral colors really give them a nice, smooth, fluent look to them, kind of almost formal, if that makes sense. So I believe they've recently launched their spring summer collection, which offers a lot of vests, think a hoodie, couple of shirts, couple of tees. Prices also are very reasonable in my opinion. Yeah, so their overall concept and idea is definitely fitting to this upcoming spring and summer season, and just in general, and it's very creative in itself. So yeah, I could definitely get behind this brand, and I am definitely looking forward to what they have in the future. Me personally, I haven't bought anything yet, but it's in the works, man. It's in the works. So let me know how y'all feel about Circle Author, and let's go ahead and move on to the next brand. Okay, so the next brand is called Handsight, spelled HNDSGHT. So pretty cool little creativity in the name in itself. How did I come upon them? It was a soccer player by the name of Julius Conde. So he plays in Barcelona. FC Barcelona is one of my favorite soccer teams. He was wearing one of their full tracksuits before the game. I saw it on TV. I was like, yo, it's kind of tight. I went to his IG, follow him, and he actually tagged him, which is pretty cool. Handsight is a brand based out in NYC. So yeah, definitely a creative brand. Most of their stuff is kind of on the workwear side, like workwear pants, workwear jeans, like double layered pants and double layered jeans on that Carpenter Carhartt type inspiration. But they also offer accessories such as pillows. They also have some hoodies and some sweatshirts, which is also pretty cool. And what kind of brings it all together is the logo and the actual graphic in it. It has a small figure with a hoodie on and just walking. As basic as it is, it's also the focal point of the whole brand, and that kind of brings everything together. And I feel like every brand should have, a great logoing and a great piece they could work on, to kind of bring that memorabilia in. So definitely on the rise. I'm definitely going to invest in them soon. And yeah, just everything they got going on, I'm just definitely here for it, and I could get back and support just because it's very creative. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below. Let's go ahead and move on to the next brand. Okay, so the next brand is AFB. That's literally their username tag, and their online tags AFB, AFB dash. That's literally it. So I don't know how I came across them, but 5 stars. This is one of the brands that I actually already copped a few items, and I'm going to showcase in a pickup video soon. Just waiting on some other things to stack up. But AFB brand as a whole is amazing, from their shipping to their customer service to their clothing, the quality, the pricing of the items, their sales, their collaborations, their whole discography of work is plentiful. So yeah, they have puffer jackets to pants to jeans to rugs to sweatsuits, sweatshirts, full-on slippers, pillows, tote bags. AFB as a whole, I feel like is is definitely up there on a I wouldn't even consider them a low-key streetwear brand. I feel like they're definitely underrated. I've seen some people like Lil Yachty. I didn't even know Lil Yachty was wearing AFB until I saw when I clicked on the online store and I saw one of his shirts that he was wearing like 2-3 years ago at a Rolling Loud Lyrical Lemonade performance. He was wearing that exact shirt and it was from AFB, and I saw that exact shirt on the store, and I was like, wow. And then from that I saw him actually on an interview with Drake, one of his podcasts, and that exact shirt, it was like a polo with colored lines. I actually managed to cop that shirt. It was on sale and I got it, and it was on AFB. It's all AFB. So yeah, I believe they are based out in, I know they're based out in Asia. I'm not sure if they're either based in China or in Japan, one of the two, but definitely somewhere in Asia. And you could definitely tell all their pieces definitely offer quality and great style behind them all around. So yeah, AFB, definitely a brand you should check out, and I'm definitely going to show you guys more in some of the pickups videos that I got going on soon. But 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up, and yeah, definitely recommend. So let's go ahead and move on to the next brand. Okay, so the next brand is called Verk Ratched. Verk Ratched. VEERKRACHT. Verk Ratched. Verk Ratched. Sorry if I'm butchering the name, but the clothing is amazing. Beautiful pieces. Very high class, fancy Balenciaga inspired clothing. So kind of like streetwear mixed with high fashion, if that makes sense. Great overall pieces. How I found out about them, I was just scrolling through Instagram and they actually liked one of my posts. And I've actually been meaning to get a couple other things. I wanted a pair of jeans with a nice distinct format to their pockets. Instead of being like regular squares, they're like circles and they have like a yellow outlining to them. I wanted to get a vest from them, and I believe I wanted to get a jacket. Darker set of garments, you know, more of that kind of like punk rockish yet elegant type feel. Like I said, that's what kind of brings me Balenciaga influence. You can tell they dedicate a lot of work into their garments. They put a lot of creative process into them. And just as a whole, it is a great look. Most of the things they offer are a little more on the heavyweight side. So, you know, I'm kind of still waiting for them to drop something for the spring-summer season, especially the summer season. But overall, you should definitely check them out. A brand that I'm definitely going to buy into in the foreseeable future, for sure. It's crazy because I got so many tabs from all of these stores, and that is why I decided to actually make another low-key streetwear brand. Because when it gets to a point where I have 8 to 10 tabs open and I want to close them out but I can't, I'm like, all right, bro, it's time to make this video so I could close these out, you know. But I also keep them open because I got a lot of things in add to cart that I just haven't pulled the trigger on. But you know what I'm saying, that's a story for another time. Okay, so the next brand that we got going on, I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit, is MXDVS. MX kind of sound like devious, but MXDVS, I don't know how you pronounce it all in general, but it's just those 5 letters. And brought me to this brand was I believe Jaden Grundy made a video about them, showcasing some of their jewelry, and that's what kind of caught my eye into them. So MXDVS is a clothing brand, but they offer all sorts of different items, from, you know, sweatshirts to hoodies to pants to oversized shirts and things of that nature, socks, I believe. But what grabbed my attention was the actual jewelry pieces, and the jewelry pieces were very in-depth, very intricate pieces. And there was one in particular that was not too long, not a choker as well, but kind of that medium length, and it fit well with some of the jewelry pieces that I have right now. And you know, my stunning silver collection is kind of getting pretty big, so I kind of need a few pieces here and there just to complete my set of layered sterling silver pieces. And one of their pieces kind of fit my aesthetic. It was also a piece that I feel like could stand out on its own, which is something I was looking for as well. So yeah, I looked at the jewelry pieces and it's in the add to cart, like I said before. And yeah, from then on out, I saw most of their clothing pieces as well, just because I was already on the site. And it's definitely that punkish, rockish, you know, opium style that's, you know, going pretty crazy right now. Definitely like an oversizedness, but yet croppedness to them. Also reminds me of like Riot Hill to an extent. A very creative brand in itself. Definitely one you should check out, and just to keep an open mind to. I feel like everybody and anybody can definitely go into the website and get at least 1 or 2 things from the site. So yeah, mainly here for the jewelry, but that is MXDVS. Okay, so the next brand I want to talk about is super Lowkey. I'm not sure where they based off of, but I'm pretty sure it is in the US. It looks like New York from some of the pictures on the IG. But the next brand is called Illegally Owned. Yeah, so again, so most of these pieces, what tends to capture my attention is it could be just one piece, you know, just one piece could do it for me. It could be a sweatshirt. In this case, it was a sweatshirt and a pair of jeans. A sweatshirt that had printed illegally owned, so it had their brand printed, a little bit oversized as far as the sleeves, but it was, I believe it was like this furry material that they used as their primary, you know, source of material for the whole sweatshirt, and that kind of just, you know, got my eye, and I really wanted to get that sweatshirt. But when I came to find out, my size was already sold out, so I wanted a large just to have a more oversized fit. I'm not sure if they are going to feature a restock, which I hope they do. They also have a rugby style shirt that offers a unique color palette. They have a varsity jacket in a tan brown color that was pretty cool as well. And then the coffee jeans offered a unique look via the swoosh and logoing they implemented into the side of the jeans, just under the pocket, and one just above the bottom ankle area. But yeah, that is illegally owned. Moving on to the next one. Okay, so the next brand is called Skina. I believe Skina is based in somewhere in Toronto, either Montreal or Toronto, somewhere in Canada. I mean, either Montreal or Toronto. But yeah, Skina is a brand I came across because of Kyron, a YouTuber, and he was showcasing them. I believe he modeled some of their recent pieces that they dropped, and yeah, I saw him review it. I saw them, you know, he obviously did the modeling, so they gave him some pieces, and the way they sat on his body and, you know, just the overall look definitely caught my eye. Even their tee, it's called a patience tee, and you know, just the simple logoing and just the overall fit of the tee was a nice look as well. Like I said, the work sweatpants and the hoodie that they offered as well. Most of these things released in the winter time, so that was a big factor in me adding some of these things into the cart. Obviously now we are approaching the summertime, so sweatpants, especially oversized, aren't really the move unless you know you're going indoors somewhere, you're staying at the crib just to run errands. But you know, most of the time you're not really gonna pop out with sweatpants. Overall, Skina though, I like what they have going on, and in the foreseeable future I definitely see myself copying some things for sure. Okay, so the next brand I have is called Variant. Yeah, Variant has I don't know where exactly they're based off of, but Variant has some unique pieces indeed. One of the things that actually captured my eye was the Seen Some Evil t-shirt. So it offered graphic lettering to them. The actual shirt is like a creamish white, but the lettering was a silverish, so it's really hard to tell, but it's there. And then it offers a unique graphic design on top of everything. It's like like a abstract imagery piece that they got going on. Unfortunately, the tee did sell out, but the overall fit and construction of the tee, accompanied by the graphic and the layout of the image, was something that got me and, you know, wanted me to get the shirt. Unfortunately, like I said, it did sell out. I went to their website and I saw that they offered sweatshirts, and yeah, still got the ski mask going on. If you're wearing a ski mask, you wildin', take it out. It's not that serious, bro. Cool little truckers they got going on. Definitely their color palettes is on point. Yeah, the pearlescent look on the back side of the trucker is definitely unique. I haven't seen nobody really do that. Like I said, I don't know where they're based off of, but let's move on to the next. Okay, so for the next two clothing brands, they're gonna be my honorable mentions, just because I actually just stumbled across them like right before making the video, so I really don't have nothing to back me up in them. Even though most of the ones from the previous, like the ones I already mentioned, I really didn't know what to talk about as well, but I already had a general idea of what they were just by having known what they were for a long time and going back and forth into their page and whatnot. So I kind of had a better idea and knowledge of, you know, what they were about, what they look like. These two here, like, I don't even remember, except one of them, that the hoodie was crazy and it was just one piece. Like, that's their first ever drop, and it's just one hoodie. So let's go ahead and start with the first clothing brand. The first one is called Nihil. That is their tag on IG, and yeah, I believe they're based in NY, just because their tag is Nihil.ny. Yeah, what got me was one of their sweatshirts. The sweatshirts offered like a fang. It was teeth and an all black sweatshirt, and the teeth, the fangs, which is what they call it, was just highlighted, and it was a cropped oversized tee. Kind of remind me of the I Love NY Rick sweatshirt from long ago, and you know, that just did it for me, bro. Like, just the overall look of it. It looked mean but also subtle. just because that's all it was, and the oversizedness and cropness to it I feel like fits well in my wardrobe and in general nowadays. So definitely wanted to see what they were about, so I clicked their page, and they offer a lot of unique things, and they even have their own rug, which is the Fangs rug, which kind of crazy though, but it looks pretty cool, man, and definitely something different, man. So yeah, that is Nihil.ny. Like I said, I really don't know too much about them. They even have a wallet, which is pretty dope. Okay, and moving on to the final honorable mention, it is none other than BlueBoi, BLUEBOII. This hoodie is so dope to me that I decided to put him in honorable mentions, because this is the only thing he has on the website, which is pretty admirable too. The fact that, you know, this hoodie looks so clean that this is the only thing you got and you popping like this. So yeah, I clicked the website. I saw the hoodie. So he has, yeah, so it is called the Midnight Mascot hoodie and the Lace White Mascot hoodie. He has one in black and he has one in a white version, and both are pretty clean. I am not going to lie, the white one is one that I would lean more to, but yeah, great hoodie, oversized-esque as far as the sleeves. The hoodie looks pretty oversized and freeform as well. No drawstrings that I can see. Hidden pockets on the side of the hoodie, and the cropness to it is also there. But what really grabbed my attention in this hoodie was the actual graphic design. It is this BlueBoi behind it, squares surrounding the BlueBoi, which kind of makes it look like a painting, like the Mona Lisa, and it's just kind of stitched on there, which also gives it a nice rugged feel to it, kind of distressed because it's not, you know, fully clean on there. There's some distressing into the actual piece. Yeah, just the ruggedness feel of this hoodie, the overall aesthetic of the hoodie, definitely something that I can see myself wear. Like I said, it is that spring summer season, so hoodies are really not on my list anymore, but you can still see me rock a hoodie any time of the year. That's just the type of dude I am, type of guy I am, and I decided to put this guy BlueBoi on honorable mention just because literally a day before I decided to make this video, I was on Instagram, I saw one of his ads have been going crazy, and clicked it, saw it, and I liked it, man. What can I say? You could go into the website right now and get any size you want as far as the white one. I'm not sure on the black one. The price is up there, it's $250, but you know, I feel like it's definitely worth it from what I see. Like I said, I haven't purchased the hoodie, so I can't firsthand tell you guys, yo, the quality of boom boom, but from what I can see, like, it's definitely a well thought of hoodie, and the price being so high, I can only expect that the quality has to be out there as well. So yeah, but with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I like doing these low-key streetwear brands here and there just to shine a light on these guys and keep you guys hip if you're not hip already, you know. And like I said, 80% of these brands, 90% of the brands, I'm not even hip to them. So if you guys want, you guys can go ahead and share your experience in the comments below and tell me, hey, boom boom boom, BlueBoi going crazy, and you know, things of that nature. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. More videos on the way, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.